once again, here we go. Time for Open Mic Radio. Well, take a load off and enjoy the show. This is Open Mic Radio.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It's KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Time again once for Open Mic Radio. Welcome to the show. We're going to get it rolling with one from our featured guest today. We've got a bunch of people with us, but check this one out. This is Adam Wilson. Back in a few minutes. All right, how about that? All right, welcome to the program. It is Open Mic Radio, all right? Saturday, the 29th of June. Good to be with you all today, all right? It's a rainy, well, it was sort of rainy earlier today. I guess it's sort of sunny now. But anyway, it's a nice Saturday afternoon. Cooled off a little bit. Nice afternoon to sit back and enjoy some awesome music, because that's what we got for you for the next couple hours, okay? Maybe a few friends stopping by, but a good day to just hang around, all right? We do this most Saturday afternoons from 4 to 6 p.m., live music and interviews with some of Missouri's finest musicians and bands. My name is Mike Hagan. I'm joined, as usual, by my good friend, kind Kurt.
Hi-yo there, Murray.
Good to see you. We got Memphis Chris in the house. We got Clark in the house. What's up, you guys? Who are you going to say hi to today? Anybody?
I just said hello to Murray. Everybody in Murray that's listening. Yeah,
I see. You were talking about...
You didn't catch Murray?
I think you're talking to the people at Murray's.
You're used to me.
There's more people at Murray's.
Everybody named Murray and the people at Murray's.
There's more people at Murray's than live in Murray.
You're just used to me referring to you as Murray every time we're there, but that doesn't in any way imply that I would be referring to you now.
All right, I tell you
Clearly, I'm talking to the listeners from Murray, and I'm glad they're listening.
All right, what we do here is feature awesome local and regional music and the artists who create it. All right, we're going to do it again this afternoon. Hope you're finding a way to enjoy it out there. I'm looking super forward to the show. We've got Adam Wilson with us for the first time in quite some time. Adam is a remarkable talent, actually, who does a whole lot of different things, and I'm thrilled to have him back here with us for a little while and see what he's up to these days. But anyway, also I think we've got John Lamb here and a couple of the guys from Lemon Settlement.
Lemon Settlement in the green room, I believe.
They're playing this afternoon or this evening down at the Sentinel stage. I'm expecting a visit from our good friend Bummy, maybe something new from him. At some point, we'll try to do a rundown of some things that are happening around town tonight, tomorrow, later in the week. But lots to do, so get out there, have some fun, all right? The phone lines, 573-443 8255. Kurt, I had the phones. Actually, the phones and the mics were messed up a couple weeks ago.
I don't really know Kurt that well. I'm trying to get to know him a little.
Well, he's a strange dude, but anyway.
I think I know who you're referring to at the moment.
I think we got it figured out. So if you'd like to call 573-443-8255, 573-443-7380. Thanks to everyone who pledged and helped KOPN keep rocking and rolling last couple of weeks, okay? All right, we're down here at 401 Bernadette, the new, still kind of new, I guess, the facilities for KOPN. Anyway, we love it.
We're still taking donations too, right?
Always,
right?
And online, securely at kopn.org. That's probably the best way to do it if you're going to do it right now. But yeah,
that was a good time.
It was a nice showing of support, so I appreciate that. All right, we had John Randall here from the Hoot and Hollers last week. Johnny and Andy and Kelly, new record coming out in August called The Devil's Egg, and it's sort of a rock opera, very theme-oriented album. I can't wait for the public to get a load of it. But anyway, really looking forward to new stuff from the Hoot and Hollers. Justin was with us last week. Justin Hickerson, I think back in the studio this afternoon. Maybe we'll get a song or two out of Justin. Definitely going to have Adam play one or two for us here. And if you want to be a part of it, though, one more time, 443-8255, all right? In the meantime, we're just going to have some fun and play some great music like we do here, okay?
Do we know if these are some new songs from Adam that we're going to be hearing today? Has that been determined?
Let's let Adam tell us in a minute
that
here.
out of the bag? Or?
No, don't worry, I'll share it.
Yeah, he's going to share in a second.
I'm jumping ahead.
You are. That's the way you roll, though, all right? All right, once again.
I'll be behind real soon.
For today's show, we have a couple of amazing artists.
While I can, Mike.
Adam Wilson with us. Adam, I guess, are you still involved with Ruby Lane?
Yeah, so Ruby Lane has kind of been off the radar, I'd say, but I don't know, we're all still in contact, we all still hang out and stuff, and say a show comes our way.
I think there's a show in September that you're doing, because I talked to your brother about it.
And I think we still plan on maybe playing a show out in Cooper's, maybe in August or something. Maybe this summer. We'll chat amongst ourselves.
All right, very good. All right, anyway, before we get too deeply into this, let's see if Adam will play a song for us. You want to do one for us here? All right, cool. It's Adam Wilson in the studio this afternoon, and a few other folks with us, and we'll move right along, all right? What you got for us, Adam?
This one is a new one. I've got a single coming out on Monday from the new album. Hopefully, I'm not quite done with it, but hopefully it'll be, ready to put out by like September-ish.
All right, play this one for us, and then we'll talk a little bit about the record.
Sounds like a debut to me, Mike.
It sounds like it for sure. And I want to hear more about the whole record and what's gone into this project. But we'll let Adam share one with us first and come back in a minute. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM.
I wasted all my time, 'cause I just spent it by myself. I wanna be a part of life, wanna make somebody laugh. Don't bleed out all over me. I see my teeth falling out when I was on my knees. Stand to see me in that state. Never went up. I always wanted to be. So I think I wasted all my time. I wasted all my time, 'cause I just spent it by myself. Still wanna be part of your life. Wish I could treat somebody
Thank you. I messed that up a lot, but it's all right. I've only played it live once.
Incredible.
Thanks.
All right. So is that indicative of the stuff that's on your new record that's coming out? And tell me a little bit about. You mentioned it sort of right when we came on the air, and Adam has been on this program a number of times in the past, but it's sort of shy in the last 8 months or so. So I don't want to pry too deeply, but you've obviously been in your own world and doing some new stuff. So share with us what you'd like, but tell me a little bit about what's going into this new record.
So I don't know, man. My life's been pretty hectic the past year or so. Struggling with a lot of stuff, but I'm almost coming up on 2 months sober, which is a huge deal for me because it's pretty much been on something since I was 14 or 15. So that was a big part of my creative process, and having a new mind and a new experience on life to write has certainly affected all the songs and all my processes and stuff. But I don't know. I think this upcoming album will probably be, my most me. My production has, I'm still producing all my own stuff, so my production in the past year is just through the roof, so much better. Every time I get into the studio, it's just I impress myself, especially in the past month and a half, because it's just so much faster now. Having a clear head to do everything.
Yeah. I think that it's a something that you're going through, that you're in the middle of, or that you've been through with regard to substances and stuff. I mean, we're all we're all in the middle of that as sort of humans especially in the middle of America, because there's a for whatever reason, very few of us are comfortable in our own skin, and we tend to self-medicate, and we all have different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
You know, but most
especially
of
being an artist too. It's if I spend a lot of my time just simply exploring my own mind for music, you know, because I want to make stuff that answers some of my own questions. And if you're not comfortable in your own self, it's hard to explore your own mind without something to kind of give you some confidence, I guess.
No doubt about it.
It's a lot more productive than just damaging yourself further.
Well, and
creativity can come.
Kurt's sober for 6 months as of the 1st of July. And I'm super proud of him and what he's been through. And anyway, that's the exploration, because not everything is bad for you, but not everything is good for you. And sort of one of the jobs of growing up and becoming a responsible adult is figuring out your addictions, because we all have certain addictions. We're all addicted to something. I mean, if it's television or money or sex or some drug or propaganda or whatever, we're all addicted to stuff. So,
and all things in moderation.
Well,
is definitely probably like a better way of going about it.
Yeah, but some things you can't moderate.
I have yet to meet a human being that doesn't have something that they're unable to like.
Right, but so my
you can't
point,
do them all in moderation.
No,
ultimately,
because there's one, because usually for most people there's at least one thing that
you're
you
lucky
can't
if it's
moderate.
only one.
If you're but I think in my case there's one thing, and it wants to kill me. And if I can avoid that one thing, I can manage the other ones. But the one thing wants to get you, and maybe there's 2 or 3 that want to get you. So you got to be able to identify those things and eliminate them from your life, or they will eliminate your life.
Well, hard for me being the thing that wants to get me is myself. I can't really eliminate myself.
Well, yeah, but
and it's hard sometimes too to realize that you're always interacting with somebody else who, to one state or another, is also going through a similar thing. Just maybe a totally different version of it. You know what I mean?
The idea that these people have it together and these people don't.
Right.
That's almost delusional. It's like very few people have it together. Most people are faking, and just doing the best they can.
But it's easy to kind of turn things inward and beat yourself up about it when really everybody's got their own little burdens.
And that's why we do music. That's why we do
our
art.
best to get through it.
That's why we do radio. That's why.
That's why it's wonderful that Adam makes it a point to come up with something so beautiful and creative out of the experience that may suck going through what you're going through, but you're at least taking what you can from it, you know?
It's been completely just music. It's all I do every day. It's like, I don't know. I can't... There are times where my emotions are too much to even make music, and in those times it gets frustrating because I'm like, got all this, I want to get it out, and I produce for myself, so I'm just sitting in my basement with the world of sounds in front of me. And it gets a little daunting sometimes when you can't quite word what you want to say. But something I've learned is sometimes you can't express yourself in the moment. You've got to experience those things first, and then you can express them later.
And
that's what I think the past year has been for me. Has just been really going through it all, so I can experience and express it now.
Well, and I would say if I've got anything to say, it's just you're still a very young man, and you've got a whole lot of time in front of you, and you're a wonderful artist, and don't lose that. Hold on to that, and realize that there are people out here that really dig it and are really paying attention and want to see what you do. I think about that about so many young people that come through this door right here, because so many of you are just amazing, and you just got to be able to weather the storm of life and do it and power through it. And you can do it, and you do it.
I'm
with
learning that.
You do it with the music, and you do it with, and you find out who your real friends are.
True.
And you make the world a better place.
Thank you.
Because that's that's what we should be trying to do, if nothing else. I mean, what the hell? It's already shitty enough.
Right.
So let's try to make it better. So
who said it? Let's do that through music.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And that has been this week's session with Mike.
All right, we're going to have another one from Adam Wilson here. So Adam, your new record you're going to release, I think, just in a few days, correct?
Yeah. So I've got a single coming out on Monday called Violet. If you follow my Instagram, I've been making a bunch of cool video content.
Yeah.
Instagram and TikTok is the only way you can get any notice, as an independent artist these days. But I usually hate it. It's all cringy, and I hate all the promotion I see on that stuff. But I've figured out if you just make short, minute-long music videos, it's fun, it looks good, it's authentic, and also just put hashtag explore page.
Yeah,
Chances are you might get on there.
That's exactly right. Just play
right.
Play a few.
Like nobody's gonna see anything on your Instagram if all you do is sit in your bedroom and make fun of every content creator you see.
That's right. And it's best to just put the content out there.
Right.
Play the songs. Don't try to be clever, funny, and do some silly thing with to try to impress. Just play the music, and if you like it, you like it.
Right.
And
a little birdie told me you can also make it a point to appear on the Open Mic Radio.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I don't know who told me that, but
89.9.
All right. So with the new music, are you collaborating with other people?
Yeah, I've got
Bummy in the house.
What up, Brian?
What's up, Bummy? All right.
How's everybody doing?
Okay, so
I'm glad Brian. I'm glad Bummy's in here. That makes me happy.
I'll tell you what. Another super talented young person here in the studio. I'm not kidding. Between Adam Wilson and Bummy, both of these young artists are remarkable, and I'm thrilled that they're here spending time with us.
I'm thrilled to be here.
So you're making your home out west these days, right?
Yeah, man, up
Kansas
in
City, or
up around there. My bad. Yeah, up around there.
He just grabs Adam's microphone. That's all.
No, it's all good.
Kansas City.
I'm just gonna take the chair out from underneath me.
Honestly, I'll just leave.
And
You
use
want
it
to
as
play
a
this song?
footstool.
You wanna play this
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Now I'm getting
Bummy's
the mic.
going to perform a Adam Wilson song here, and Adam's going to be leaving. But anyway,
I don't know the lyrics, but I'll wing them. It'll be good.
Just freestyle, bro. You got it.
all right.
yeah,
So
for sure.
so
Dude, this is the first time we've been on the radio together, but we're
I
really
think
good
so.
friends and talk about each other being on open mic all the time.
No, yeah, we always
So this
reference
is
each other.
exciting, yeah.
all right. Well, I'm
All
glad.
good things that hope, Mike.
I'm glad you're both here. And
Yeah, no, we definitely talk a lot of trash on you.
No, yeah.
Specifically.
that's all right.
Fuck you. Oh, sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. We're off to a great start.
All right, let's get another one from Adam Wilson here before Brian gets us all thrown off the air. Okay. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. This is Adam Wilson. What are you gonna do, bud?
This one's from my last album. Came out last spring. It's dedicated to my friend Thomas, and I've never played it a half step down, so we're gonna do it now.
All right, here we go. Adam Wilson, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
Is there a tuner out there by any chance? Yeah. See, usually I don't care, but
I'll tell you what.
my grandma might be
All right,
listening.
we're gonna switch gears. You're gonna go tune,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get Lemon Settlement.
Okay, I'm gonna play that one later.
Let's do that.
I'll be back.
Adam Wilson.
All right,
is
that's
going
how
to
we
go
roll
too.
here. So we're actually it actually works out fine, Adam, because the guys from Lemon Settlement are playing at the Sentinel stage at like 6:30 or 7, and they got to be out of here. So we're gonna quick say hi to John and the guys from Lemon Settlement. Who do you have with you, John?
We got Kevin Faskin, and Michael Martin.
Yeah.
And I'm John Lamb.
You guys got volume controls for your headphones right now.
So, I'm the bass player, and once in a while I come make videos here. It's been a long time, but I'll try to get back soon.
Hey, there's a show next week I might talk to you about.
Okay.
There's a young man named Robbie Bertolo. I don't know if you're familiar, but he's a country artist, sort of up-and-coming country artist, and he's like cool. He's really good. I think if we got some video, it might be one of those ones where we got him before it happened.
Don't jinx it now.
Yeah, okay, I shouldn't. So anyway, okay, next week, Robbie Bertolo. That's going to be a fun show. Right now, though, 3 of the 5 cats from Lemon Settlement with us in the studio. They've actually performed here on the program with us. Fantastic stuff. I guess it was last year.
Yeah, it was last April, I think.
Yeah. Man, time flies. But anyway, show tonight at the Sentinel
Park
stage.
Yep.
And I think new music.
Yeah, relatively new.
Relatively new. This the record that I have here the album that I have in my hand.
Is it off the newest?
The Spirit of Discovery.
Yeah.
I guess that was last year.
Yeah, we released it at the end of the year. So
yeah,
it's still newish. Still got some shine on it.
Well, let's do it. Let's play one off of that, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit about the show tonight and what else you guys have going this summer. Okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
You got an idea? What? Wow, there's 15 songs. I forgot on this record.
Number 2 is Do the Disco Down.
Do the Disco Down.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Open Mic Radio, doing the disco down. It's KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. Back in a few minutes. All right. This is Lemon Settlement. Oh yeah! All right, cool stuff from Lemon Settlement. There, yeah. You can check them out tonight at the Sentinel Park stage.
Yep,
is that what they call it?
Sentinel? Yep, free show, 6:30 to 8.
And so that's down in the Arcade District, Stockyard, whatever they're calling it these days.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there anybody else on the bill tonight, you guys?
No. On Fridays and Saturdays, they're featuring one band.
Wow, that's great. So you get to do like a pretty full set then.
Yeah, yeah, 90 minutes.
All right. So will you do that all straight, or will you do like 45 and take a break and do another?
We'll probably pile through.
Pile through.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a little sticky out. We'll see. might need a water break.
So what do you have planned? An hour and 45 is a lot of music. Is it a combination of originals and covers, or mostly
originals?
All original music.
Yep.
Wow,
yep.
outstanding.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Love it.
There's 15 of them on your most recent record here. Most of them just outstanding.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the record here for those unfamiliar. It's called The Spirit of Discovery. It was released late last year.
It was a work in progress for, literally years. So it's sort of, compilement of this, that, and the other. So, I mean, put it this way, tracks were recorded at different places that I originally lived, everywhere from Oregon to Colorado. For instance, "Do Disco Down," that song was actually originally started in Denver. So, I mean, it's and there's a slew of individuals that actually contributed their talents at one point or another to it. But the core of it finally was hunkered down and actually completed here in Columbia. So.
All right. What's the band have planned for the rest of the summer? Are you recording material? Are you going to do some more gigs out and about? What's happening?
Yeah, we've got a couple of shows coming up in July. We're going to do support with Telepathy Club and some touring band.
They're called The Dirt. I have to be honest.
I think that's at the end of
exactly
July.
All right.
And then
I like Telepathy Club. They're fun. I'm trying to get them to come down here and do a show.
Oh yeah. I'll give you his number.
Yeah,
3-piece, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they're good folks.
They're really good.
Yeah, cool. All right.
And then I'm in Sammy Flame and the Habaneros as well.
Yeah. That's a fun one.
The great Sam DiAgostino's band. And we're going to do a double bill with them at Cafe Berlin on August 8th.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
All right. And you'll be playing with both in both sets.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's August 8th, you said?
Yeah, August 8th.
Very
it's
cool.
a Thursday night. So.
All right. Tonight, Sentinel Stage.
Yeah, what time's the show at Settlement Park tonight?
6:30.
It's the Lemon Settlement Stage. It's Kurt's job to mispronounce the Sentinel Stage every week. That's just what he does.
Never mispronounce Sentimental Park.
All right.
6:30 to 8.
Okay, let's play another song from the most recent record, and then and if people want to find you, get a hold of you, find you to play a gig, or just say hi, what's the best way?
Facebook, probably momentarily, or Gmail, literally as well. The Lemon
Settlement at gmail.com,
but we're on Instagram,
or find them on Facebook, Instagram, etc. All right, let's play one more. These guys got a show to get ready for, so we'll play one more from the Lemon Settlement, and then we'll set them on their way here. What should we do, Mike?
Let's play the original Hickerson.
Do you know what track that is?
No.
I do. I've got it right here, actually.
Okay.
The original Hickerson. Okay, I got to ask before we play it. What who or what is Hickerson?
My youngest son literally came up with the title when he was about 5, so it's just something he said. I have to be honest with you, and I wrote it down. Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. The original Hickerson. It's Lemon Settlement on Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. We'll be back in a few minutes with Bummy and more from Adam Wilson.
Inviting dimensions bypassed by confusion.
Let's want the dead air, Mike.
All right, very, very cool. Lemon Settlement, once again, catch them tonight at the Sentinel Stage, Sentimental Park, right down there in the middle.
Catch them at Settlement Park.
Settlement Park, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyway,
that's what I said.
Lemon Settlement tonight. All right, and that's cool. They're basically featuring that band and
that's
and,
a great album.
And them alone. It is a great record. So, all right. So Adam Wilson with us.
Already gotta get it.
Bummy's with us, and I think we got Adam's all tuned up now.
There we go. Yeah. No more mistakes.
You know, I'm not going to make any more mistakes either. Ha ha ha.
If you did, it'd be the voice.
Sure. They'd be like, "What's wrong?" Okay. So we were about to play this song.
I'll do the intro again.
Let's do it.
It's pretty cool. So,
and it's something off of
my last album.
Oh,
no, this is
off
the last album. Yeah,
okay,
this one's been out for a while, but
all right, cool.
Dedicated to my friend Thomas.
Oh, that's
once
right. Once again,
never
all right.
played it. A half step down. So here we go.
Here we go. Adam Wilson, Open Mic Radio.
Spent crying would be worth it. Tell everyone you're dead and you deserve it. Take back your life and leave it. Head down to Costa Rica. And hell if I know what to do. Sick of getting nowhere with you. So maybe I'll go somewhere on my own.
Adam, your guitar playing has also really improved a lot since the last time I saw you. There's some funky stuff going on in that one. So
I really like that. Very peaceful.
Love it.
Yeah, your voice was really great on that. Yeah, seriously, I think your singing is good.
All right, Adam Wilson in the studio with us this afternoon.
What you're saying is I was bad a while ago?
No, just getting
You're
better.
You're just improving.
Just getting better. Yeah. I love it. Okay. New music coming out from Adam Wilson very soon. It's a full-length record?
Yeah, it's like really long. I'm going to have to trim it down kind of thing. I've been making so much songs in the past
Well, you save it up for the next one or release a friggin' epic opus, so.
But yeah. I got a single coming out on Monday, this coming Monday.
So is that how you kind of, that's sort of the thing these days, you kind of release a single, then release another one, then release is that kind of?
Yeah, I like doing that, one, because nobody has an attention span for an album anymore, and I get it, because I'm also a young adult, and I don't have an attention span for an album most of the time.
Right.
But I also like putting out singles just because I don't want to wait 2 months to put out music, because I'm excited about it now, and if I wait 2 months when the album's done to put it out, I'm gonna hate it. So
get it out while
I'm gonna put it out now and then not think about this particular single. It's just like checking things off so I don't have to listen to them over and over again while I'm working on the whole album.
Right on. Okay. Bummy, what's your opinion on that same sort of idea? Because you release singles and now and again, and eventually you'll have a longer sort of recorded piece. So.
Well, the algorithm is always kind of ever changing and stuff like that. It likes to latch on to certain routines and patterns and stuff like that. So I like to try to switch it up and vary it up, but not also depending on that, just kind of depending on how I'm feeling and stuff like that. So whenever it comes to albums, like recently I was going to drop an album this summer, but all the songs that I made, I ended up reducing it down to one single that I want to release next month. Yeah. So,
sometimes a single doesn't have a place on an album.
I've
got to put it out.
It's taken 4 years to make me an album. It's taken me 2 weeks. It's taken me, 5 months to make a single. It's just it varies depending on creative burst and energy.
Kurt,
I think.
I'm looking at Kurt because he's the only one old enough in the room to remember. But we used to call those B-sides.
B-sides. Right?
Yeah, that was a song they didn't have room for on the record.
They call them throwaways now and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. We've got a new one from Bummy that I'd like to play at some point.
Okay.
Why don't we do that? Then Adam, you got another song for us?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play one from Bummy, and then we'll have another one from Adam Wilson. And Justin Hickerson is here. Kurt's here. Maybe Kurt wants to play a song or two. You in Memphis jammed for like three hours yesterday. Maybe you guys have something you want to play.
You're not jammed out, are you? No, never.
He's jammed in.
I was just locked in.
All right, so
more like dinner.
Okay, so what have you been up to, young man?
I've been up to. I've been doing some traveling, hanging out with family, stuff like that.
Did you move? You moved out of Columbia?
Not yet. I'm about to. I'm going to school in Warrensburg, doing some music stuff.
Very good.
As always, to school. I'm going to school. Well, I just graduated.
You got to put them through school.
I just graduated with my certificate in business management. So I'm,
good for you.
Certified in standing on business now.
All right.
I am. I am. I have the diploma to prove it.
Hey, I mean, that's not a joke. You can use some of that knowledge for in your music career.
Well, that's why I kind of did that. Whenever it comes to music, I don't just want to make music. I want to brand myself. I want to create something that can help uplift other people.
Adam, how do you guys know each other?
Bummy's my biological father.
That's a fact.
I don't even know. Low key, we had a show.
We took a DNA test and we were shocked.
No, these days that's actually a possibility.
No, he's a terrible deadbeat father, but he's really nice.
I've actually been told I would be a great dad. I've been told I would be a great dad.
Why didn't you ask your child that? Anyways, no, we had a show at the house that I lived at 2 years ago. I don't know. We had a show. And Bummy and I had known about each other, and then Bummy just showed up at the house and hung out for the show. And then after the show, we were just chilling, smoking at the house. And then he was like, "I have my laptop," and then he force fed me 5 or 6 beats. And I was like,
and then you were like, I used to rap or write rap lyrics, and I was like, well, then you gotta do something for me right now, or we gotta.
Then we just
tap back into that.
And I'll bet he did.
Yeah, and then we did. We got 2 songs with each other.
How close are you guys in age?
Same age.
Same age. Yeah,
same school?
No.
Bridge. Okay.
And
you were Hickman.
sort of. I didn't really go, but yeah.
Right. Well, I know your brother was taking me because he played ball with my my son. Well, he's Forrest's a little bit older, but Alex knew him. So actually, Alex thinks you're. He thinks you're fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
tell Alex I said thank you.
Well, I will. All right. So
green room while you guys.
So we have a new song, from Bummy. And
I haven't.
It's
I
called
really
Icy Summers.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
What's the story?
The story on this is just kind of how I've been feeling about modern day topics, stuff like that. Cleaned it up for you before I got here.
I appreciate that.
It's talking about I don't know, myself and how I've been feeling, and I guess you'll hear it for yourself if you're really tuning in. But stick around. This is KOPN 89.5.
Hey,
I'm Bummy, here with Open Mike and Adam Wilson. This is Icy Summers by myself. Here we go.
How about it, man? We got to get this guy a radio program. KOPN Columbia, Open Mic Radio. Check it out.
Eyes frozen over, just another picture blurred. Used to have 20/20 vision, now I got glasses like a nerd. My stare pushes away, passerbys might be what I deserve. You live and learn, get A's in college, but it's effing up my nerves. Feel walked on and beat out like a carpet on the floor. Crooked lies from my door, shut the voices out my head. Still my foot is in the door. My circle gained the edge of Polygonosaurus. Go time, I'm sick of painting nice and drawing short. Smoking shorts on the back of the porch. My face sweating, blow it up the sky. Smoke screen heaven. Please don't look making decisions I regret, for I regret them. Carry trauma around me when I say God, feel like I'm hexed. Every damn mistake I make, I'm beating on my chest. Don't look so concerned, said I've been fighting demons. I just ain't doing my best. That being said, I'm making more moves. The beat made organically, this shit's from Whole Foods. I'm going broken shit, we all wild. I'm fucking starving, it's $10 for a small frown. Petty theft, might take a shot, but it's the NY. Cities grow destitute, preachers say they testing you. I can't see this passing through without a revolute. And you know it's all televised, realized, spoken by a muppet, a soft face in disguise. I can't trust a single source, even myself, it's all biased. If I'm still alive by 35, I probably owe a guy some money. But if I die, whatever take it from me, still remain bummy. When I date with Lady Luck, white tee, shoes muddy. Where the price on your head, it's just monopoly money. It's all about the lessons, not the profits, dog, you still beat. I can never die by your hands, I'm a control freak. I hope my music lives on so my soul can speak. And if you see me out in public, please buy me a drink.
Oh yeah. Icy Summers. How you like that one?
I like
it. It's good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. All right. If people want to hear that, is it available yet? Or?
No, not yet. But you can hear the latest single, which is "Roll My Stuff."
Roll My Stuff. In fact, I've got a clean
you
version
can find,
of that, man.
Yeah, we can play that right now. Taylor Thomas was supposed to be here, and they aren't. I think they slept in. So this is "Roll My Stuff."
How's that for
listening to KOP?
Yeah, man. Come on, Adam. Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got next.
I love it. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
I'll be up in the sky, biding time. No more wondering why. Stuck between the moon and the tide. Letting all my thoughts just pass me right by.
Yeah. Fuck the problem, I punch the computer screen. Fuck if this is already one for the books. The album just dropped, you know I ain't writing the hooks. We drank in the studio, making a new one for no one to listen to. Yeah, but it's cool. Skunk in the room, I'm used to move, feel like a cartoon. Got hit with a pen in the booth. The way that I cook on my eyes getting ready as fuck. Take on my face, I'm not eating breakfast. I felt like I draw my cup. Fuckers a bum, I'm keeping it cool. My face getting hotter than lunch. I mean, me ain't in touch. Got a lot of steam still letting off. Gotta work on it before I kick dust.
I'll be up in the sky, biding time. No more wondering why. Stuck between the moon and the tide. Letting all my thoughts just pass me right by. I'm still floating, clouds are rolling and the water flow my way. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Take a diamond D, scraping the barnacles, running maritime, smelling fishy like the harbor dude. Dogging me, don't know how to bark, feeling like Marmaduke. Get the fleece off, stuff a pill on the barbecue. Say you the realest, but this what the hardest do. I can rip the collar off, it ain't worth it to bark at you. I got nothing to start with you, I got nothing to start with you. It's all spilled dairy in the end. I got no tears for you, my friend. You'll kiss my derriere when I'm dead. Yeah. And don't call me no cat. Doing less for anybody's psychics. Got my eyes straight to the my lens, yeah.
I'm smooth as a cucumber, smoking this wood, I ain't talking about lumber. I be high till the sun up, reminiscing on my times as a youngin'. I ain't know yet, but the winter is coming. Trying to stand up, but I'm still slumping. Goofy grin, gotta think about coming. I'm a wild one, I'm steady running, trying to turn nothing to something. Eyes roll back and the music is bumping.
That turnpike all night like demon. Chewing all night, now I'm looking for the reefer. Sipping that dry tequila, fall through the glass that he spinning while I'm leaving. Now I'm at the boat, they on the street even. Car big, rolling by, spine with the shade on. I turn a street heave to a street sweep.
Had a shot of that rumpy, rumble still your baby and money. Off the white and my nose kinda runny. Shark in the water and it's looking chummy. Euphoria building all in my tummy. Give me a chance like my name was Sunny. You can be Alice and I'll be the bunny. I'm in the stew, chilling with Bummy. I love my bitch cause she is so slow. I think I'm funny, 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 funny. Ha. Ha ha.
What are you looking for?
You motherfucker.
Don't cross me. You'll regret that.
I'll be up in the sky, no more wondering why. Stuck between the moon and the tide, letting all my thoughts just pass me right by.
I'm still floating.
I'm still floating.
Yeah. Keep it rolling.
The water flow my way. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Now just roll my shoe.
All right. That is awesome. All right, so that's an older version of a reasonably new Bummy song.
I'll give it back.
And it's called "Roll My Stuff."
Yeah, with Taylor Thomas. Shout out to Taylor Thomas.
Yeah, man. So she's a very, very good vocalist. What's the story with? Are you still doing more collaborations?
Yeah, so they actually just recently dropped an album. Shout out Taylor if you're listening to this, called "Narcissistic Tendencies." You can hear a song with me and Taylor on there where I have a feature called "Playa." It's pretty dope.
All right, very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, Adam Wilson's still with us in the studio here, and he's been contemplating playing a new song for us. And I think he actually decided we're gonna go for it. But Adam's got new music coming out very soon, and I can't wait to hear the whole record. Are you at some point? Will you kind of dial it into a record and release it that way, or is it just going to be a slew of singles here for a while? And it doesn't matter. I mean, one way or the other. I'm just curious.
I think my plan is to put out 3 singles from the album.
Okay.
Because I've got this one lined up, the one I'm about to play. That's coming out this Monday, as in 2 days. As in, you should pre-save it. As in, go to my Instagram and go to the link in the bio.
All right, and that's Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah, pretty much. If you just search Dr. Pepper, if you're in the Columbia area, I pop up before the soda, which is pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure my Instagram is like cool. Adam M. Wilson or something like that.
Right, Adam Wilson, Dr. Pepper. That's where you find him on Instagram.
But I plan to put on 3 singles because I've got another single with a feature. My friend Wasabi, he's got a feature on a track, and we're gonna put that one out probably in like 2 weeks, maybe.
Wasabi.
Yeah, Jamari Wasabi. He's cool. He's a buddy of mine. We haven't ever done anything before, but
we were talking a little bit off the air about you perhaps touring a little bit and perhaps putting a band together.
Yeah, my plan is to tour with this album whenever I put it out. I've got my friend Tavier who's called in here.
I know Tavier, yeah.
Everybody knows Tavier because he's an angel on earth.
He's amazing, and a musician in his own right.
Mm-hmm, absolutely, yeah. Tavier's got plenty of art and content out there, and music, everything. But he
cool.
lives up north, so I plan on going up there and playing some shows in his area, doing a week-long thing.
North of Kansas City?
No, he's East Coast, Northeast Coast.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, I guess kind of just East Coast, but...
Yeah. All right. And recording, you said you're recording all this stuff on your own.
I do it all in my basement.
Right.
Been doing that for about
Is that the same basement where some of those cool Ruby Lane videos were
that's
filmed? That was different.
Yeah, that was our old house, more Central Columbia. But now I live over by Columbia College. Got a nice basement studio and stuff.
Very cool. How do you want to talk quickly about how you actually do it, like technology wise?
I could talk quickly or longly, whatever.
Well,
you want.
But, just give us a little bit for the tech heads out there.
I don't know. I do all the instruments myself.
Because Bummy's probably interested in this as well, because he's quite a producer on his his own. I mean,
Bummy actually taught me a lot, not only about like what I know, but also just. I like before I started doing my own self-produced stuff, I went to Bummy, saw his bedroom studio setup, and was like, wow, I could do this setup. And then working on stuff with him, I learned about, DAWs and stuff like that, just producing stuff. And then I went home with what I learned and just kept going.
On the recordings,
that's the beauty of the studio, man. We bring people in and take stuff from it, go out and bring it back. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, it's really cool. Are there multiple instruments on this new record? Are you performing all of them?
I'm doing all the instruments, and there's it's all whole band music, drums, keyboards, guitars, vocals, all that.
Wow.
And I'm doing it all.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, man.
Don't ask me why this came to my mind, but I saw a little clip of Jack White being interviewed years ago, and Kurt, you'll actually appreciate this, because apparently Jack White at some point had made a claim that he could identify any Beatles song after playing 1 second of the song.
I've seen that before. I've seen that video.
And the guy kind of called him out and said, okay, let's try. And maybe 8 or 10 songs, and I'm telling you, he nailed everyone. It was unreal.
Yeah.
So he's one of those artists that just can do that kind of thing. John Galbraith, a local hero, a wonderful guitarist, and plays with many different folks around town here. He can play many different instruments and does a lot of that stuff. But Adam, you're a remarkably talented person, so I'm thrilled that you're doing it. So keep doing it. Bummy, same with you. You guys are amazing, and it's just awesome to see it happen. I mean, because I'm like
always
Grandpa over here or Uncle Mike or whatever, but I'm just watching.
Hey man,
this
you got
stuff,
the cool cred. You got the cool cred for an old guy.
Well,
that's my dog.
No,
you got swag, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I also have perspective because I've been around for a while.
Yeah,
and
it's true old.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Hey man, age does bring some knowledge. Not in every case, but
it's amazing to watch what you're doing. Not just the two of you, but the general scene and the young people that are coming up through it. Because, I mean, there are challenges, and you are going to go through life, and it isn't all roses, and it is very difficult at times, and it is, it's a meat grinder out there.
Life is life, man.
And
life
so
is
to keep pushing forward through it and making great art is where it's at.
Well, it's the dream, man. It's the passion. It's the ambition. It's
well,
it's everything sometimes.
just keep doing it. Because,
man, never stopping. Never stopping.
Doing it. And and even
yes, sir.
And there, it's just a part. Keep it a part of your life, even if music doesn't end up being your career and you end up being a superstar. Well, maybe you will, maybe you won't.
Well, here's my kind of idea.
Keep it in your life because it's just a beautiful thing.
I feel like even if I didn't make it as like a solo artist, like the name Bummy is what gets me recognition or what gets me a check at the end of the day. I'm okay with taking a back seat and working as a producer or a DJ or something like that. But I will always be uploading my own music. I firmly believe that I should always be expressing myself artistically in my own way.
I agree completely.
Well said.
I feel like that's important for any artist, really. Self-expression.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So speaking of that, we've got Adam Wilson with us this afternoon, along with Bummy.
Check me
Justin
out, Bummy
Hickerson's
music.
here. Justin's hanging around outside. We'll get a couple songs from Justin in a few minutes here, hopefully. Memphis Chris here in the house. Kurt's here. Clark's here. and just a special afternoon here. So, Adam, you got one for us? One more, I think, huh?
Yeah, I do. I got one more. This one's coming out on Monday. It's called Violet. Hopefully I don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Pre-save it.
Yeah, pre-save it.
And
if you have Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify, and find him on Instagram or elsewhere. Okay, it's Adam Wilson, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
I met you in the hospital. Please give me medicine and let me go. Hey baby, what's your drug of choice? Haven't found it yet, but I know it's not my voice. I don't even make a noise. You don't wanna play with me. All this is make believe. And I got posters on my wall. Almost everybody dead. I stay in company of ghosts. They playing pictures in my head. It seems I get like this the most. Bigger dreams inside my skull. It's no wonder I don't sleep. Got coffee grounds up in my teeth. Okay, now she only wants me. Okay, now she only smokes me. We roll and split, that's just for fun. Okay, she treat me like she wants. I turn my head and then she's gone. I take this one, it's not enough. I leak and think I'm bleeding out. It's from this hole inside my heart. Been just a week, but it's a start. Cause that shit tearing us apart. I've never felt it so before. Still can't remember where I parked. So can you take me for a ride? Maybe I can catch the bus. Can I borrow all your money? 'Cause what I got won't take me far enough. And there's drums and cool stuff to it.
Holy cow.
What's that called?
That one's called Violet. Pre-save it.
All right.
Link in bio.
New music from
Link in bio, coming from a real person.
Right.
I have a bio attached to me at all times. There's a link. It's a paper. You can't click it. You just got to look at it.
Link in my biochemistry.
I tattooed the QR code of this song on my left arm. If you scan it, you can pre-save it.
You know,
find me in real life and scan that barcode.
You have to find
I saw they got like a thing now where you can actually have like a programmable tattoo.
Yeah.
Where you could change the thing over, like you could have a QR code and then you could change
what it sends you to.
You know, I've seen where people have audio waves,
nanobots or something
printed, and then they have an app that reads the audio wave that they tattoo, or like a voicemail or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Insane in the membrane. Okay,
or on the forearm.
All right. Adam Wilson, fantastic! I'm so thrilled that you came down to visit us, and
thank you for having me.
Can't wait to hear more of the new music, and the trials and tribulations of life. You working your way through it, man, and that's all we can do.
Still here.
Yeah.
Still here.
All right. So, if you were to put a band together, what would be the composition of that band?
All right. So
ideally, if you could,
Currently, ideally I would like a drummer, bass player, lead guitar player, synth, and like backup vocals. Everything that I do on my tracks, but I need other people to do it because I can't do everything live. I'm not Jacob Collier. That's okay. But yeah, I've been playing with a lot of local musicians for the past year and a half with the solo project. I just tapped in with a lot of bands, so I just hit everybody up I know every time I have a show, and I'm like, who can play bass, blah, blah, blah. And I'm really grateful that, playing in Columbia, you don't get paid. You get no money unless you get lucky. So I usually can't afford to pay my friends for playing shows. So I'm just grateful that there is community out there and people care enough.
That's one of the best things about our music scene. I mean, if you're looking for a bass player, odds are someone's going to step up and say.
Or even KC's close enough. I've had my friend Luca has driven down twice now from KC, Morfurgo.
Oh wow!
Sax and drums.
Yeah, dude, drums.
Absolutely
Yeah,
outstanding.
drums on a couple of my shows.
Yeah. I mean, most people know him as a saxophone player, and he's
dude,
outstanding.
He's incredible at both.
But he's a hell of a drummer too.
Yeah.
I've known him since he was a kid.
Same. I went to church.
Yeah, you actually told me that.
Yeah. His first band was called the Blue Hearts Club, and it was him and Eli Marshall and Hallam George. And who was the other kid who played guitar? Seth.
Seth Meyer.
I don't know. But he's a pretty solid guitar player, though. Too. And in fact, he plays guitar for a band, or did for. I don't know if they're still around. They were called Junta. For a short period.
Maybe
they're still around.
With Bradley.
With Brad Steiner.
Although I don't think it's in existence anymore.
Yeah. All right.
Or if it is,
I like Brad Steiner too. Hell of a keyboard player.
Yeah, dude.
And another guy who's been through his own rough time. The world's a meat grinder, and you need friends, and you need people to recognize that.
Man, Bradley's kept me alive a couple times.
He's a good young man, and I'm.
He's a good dude.
I think I returned the favor as well.
I hope so, and that's what we're here to do. This guy right here,
sir. We got to look out for each other, man.
Memphis Chris. We've been friends for many years, and he's been there when I've needed him for sure, and all these guys and all. Anyway, that's what it takes: community and friendship in this.
Well, you've been here for us too.
Well, I'm going to continue to do so. So
find community in KOPN 89.5.
That's right. Honestly, and actually, Bummy's talked about coming down here and getting more involved. And maybe
I wanted to intern
for
you this summer.
Well, man, all you got to do is come down here every Saturday. That's interning.
Yeah, well, whenever I'm at Hey, man, maybe for my final months here in the Columbia area.
But really, I mean, if it's just a matter of learning some stuff about board operations, so I'd be glad.
And dude, I'll always be coming by and stuff like that. You know what I mean, man? I'm never gonna stop coming.
Well, you're a tech head anyway. You would just hit the ground running with this thing.
Well, dude, that's what I'm gonna go into in college too. So furthering the education. So yeah,
all right,
man.
Well,
hit me up.
Okay, stay in touch and
always, man.
Good new stuff. Icy
Summer's coming next month. Recent drops recently. My name is Bummy, Bummy. Check me out at Bummy Music on Instagram. I don't really use anything else.
Do you have any shows coming up?
Shows coming up. Yes, thank you for reminding me, man. July 20th next month. I'm doing a show at Cafe Berlin with No Coast. They're a rap battle.
I meant to text you back about that. I think I have a show the 21st.
You do need to text me back about that.
Well, I was going to tell you in person, don't so.
But anyways, yeah, dude. Rap battles, live music,
fun.
Award show. It's gonna be good vibes, good times.
Bummy and I are gonna rap battle at Cafe.
I almost did.
I will be there. I
did one back whenever I was 15, and if you feel that curious, you can find it somewhere.
But
I'm not encouraging.
I really would like to find that.
I will not.
Please.
It's up to you to find.
I'll still love you.
All right. So
I also have a show coming up.
Please, yeah.
I'm playing at Dive Bar with a band. I've got two shows coming up. One with this band called What Is 36, and then the one at the Dive Bar is with the side project of somebody in 36.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of that group, but we're playing together.
When is that?
It's July. Actually, I think July 21st is Dive Bar, and then I'm playing in August at Cafe Berlin. I think that's August 19th, I want to say.
All right.
But yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's going to be a fun summer. You guys keep doing it, and
check out the
yes, sir.
Check out the new stuff. Adam Wilson. All right, online at Dr. Pepper. Adam Wilson. You find him that way. Bummy Music. I love Dr. Pepper.
I love Dr. Pepper.
All right, and
you must love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I love Dr. Pepper.
All right.
No, it's DR space Pepper. No period, because I didn't go to school. It's literally just like, yeah, it's a bit. No, it's not a bit. I own Dr. Pepper.
Everything for the bit.
Yeah, I love Dr. Pepper. Let's just be honest. That's not a bit.
Are you looking for the sponsorship?
Yeah, no, I love Dr. Pepper. You could sponsor me. I'd be okay with that.
How about that? All right.
That is a direct call.
It's great to see you.
All right, good to see you too. We're going to get out of your hair, Mike.
All right, very good. All right. Adam Wilson, Bummy, online, Bummy Music, Adam Wilson, Dr. Pepper.
Yes, sir. Love you, dude. We'll be back another time soon. Look forward to the new stuff.
I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Incredible stuff, and thrilled that we've got these folks sharing their music with us. Yeah. Let's have Justin come in, and Memphis can sit in. Maybe Memphis. All right. No, maybe Memphis wants to play some harmonicas. Okay, so before we do that, I should say that I need to find a public service announcement. And I want to mention a couple things. First of all, Steve Arrangi, a friend of ours down in Jeff City. I'm just giving you the thumbs up in my heart.
Thank you for having
me. Okay, Adam.
Hello, Steve.
Steve Arrangi. I'm actually sporting my Footlong Cowboy T-shirt.
Great band.
Great punk band from down south central part of the state. Anyway, I was hoping to go visit Gumbo Bottoms yesterday, but I got too busy. So maybe next week, Kurt. Maybe you take a drive with me next Friday down there or something.
All right.
Anyway, I would say first of all that the Jazz Rep Lab band what's that? Jazz Rep Lab. Okay. The Jazz Rep Lab Band invites anyone interested in exploring all aspects of jazz to join them on the first Thursday of every month from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the Unitarian Universalist Church on Shepherd Boulevard in Columbia. More information is available by calling 449-2955, that's 573-449-2955, or emailing jazzreplab@gmail.com. And one more quick one here. KOPN, right? We are your community radio station and created by the community for the community to broadcast, to stream, and especially for those looking for programming that's not otherwise available. All right, we do it because if we didn't, no one else would. We are able to do it because you make it possible. Your donations make KOPN. All right, please donate now at kopn.org. We had a pledge drive that we wrapped up. Just a few days ago, and it makes a big difference, right? And Kurt's singing it to you, all right? Actually, they're not, but
take your donation.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! The phones are ringing off the hook all of a sudden.
We got to turn this into a real song for the next pledge drive.
We genuinely thank you.
And it's true, we do. We thank y'all. All right, we raised a bunch of money over the last couple of weeks, and thank you for helping out, okay? All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, the kind Kurt on the 12-string with the thank you to all of the lovely KOPN and Open Mic Radio supporters, all right? Okay, Kurt, that was awesome. Justin Hickerson, Dusty Branson.
Yo.
In the studio. How are you, my friend?
Pretty well. Enjoying
What's the latest?
Well, it's a nice, muggy Saturday.
And you're not mowing?
I am not mowing today.
Why, because of the rain, or you just got some time off?
I got wrapped up yesterday evening around 6 o'clock.
So
I've got today off, but I'll probably go out. I'm probably going to be out mowing, along with several other mowing companies, I'm sure. But the 4th of July landing on the middle of the week this week is really it's always a circus.
Yeah.
The 4th of July for the 4th of July and Memorial Day are like the Super Bowl of mowing grass.
All right. Well, I hope you're pumped up and ready to mow.
Dude, I'm so over it.
Okay, so honestly though, so like this time of year though, like doesn't it start to kind of get easier as late June and July because it gets warmer and the grass isn't growing so wildly? And
that's totally what happens.
Yeah.
That was why. In fact, I would have been done on Thursday this week, but we did have a little bit of rain on part of a couple days, which basically on the calendar left me. I was a day behind today, but I'm usually targeted. I try to always be done on Thursdays. In a perfect world, I mow Monday through Thursday and then have Friday to pick up if there is a day like rain or if things are at the beginning of the season when everything's going wonky. But around this time of year when I'm cruising, that's like the industry standard is the mowing list, and all perfect conditions should be done by Thursday, and you always have a day in the rear to deal with, the inevitable timing catastrophes, because there's a million reasons why you might want that extra day at the end of the week.
That's the advantage of how I approach things, where you just seldom know what day of the week it is.
Right.
All right, so I'm getting some messages here that I have to quickly say hi to Ryan Mankin. Ryan is the drummer and vocalist for the band Downside Up, who were with us last week. Had a great time with them.
Excellent.
That guy is really, really good at singing and playing the drums.
Incredible, outstanding drummer and a great vocalist. Also, the Buskers are out this evening. From
Our
4 to 8.
Nathan and Dylan and Doc Watson.
There's I actually got a map here that Nathan sent me. So it looks like basically,
is that from all the tracking devices you've put in
College,
everybody's cases?
Locust, Broadway, and like Park Avenue. It's kind of like a large perimeter, but
I bet that park is over there, like between Rose and Cafe Berlin.
Right, so it's like 9th and 9th Street, 10th Street, up to around Cherry, Locust, and then down to around Ash. And so we got Zawada Music playing. Of course, that's still in McCord. Hardy But Hardly, that's our good friend Nathan.
Yep.
Keith Fletcher. Who's Keith Fletcher? Are you familiar, Justin?
I'm not. That's not a name I know.
Okay. Wow, the girls are here. Debbie and Sarah's here. All right. Wow, that just made the day so much better. Yeah, my love. Look at her. She's beautiful. All right, Keith Fletcher, Lionel Miller.
Keith Fletcher is a great blues guitar player.
Oh, Memphis Chris chiming in. All right.
Yeah, he used to play with Big Medicine back in the day.
Yeah, for sure.
So he does a little one-man blues thing.
Cool.
On the corner.
What do you hear from Eddie? Anyone hear from?
I saw Big Medicine and Eddie.
Yeah.
And John Galbraith was on drums.
Of course.
He was. Yeah, because he's a great drummer.
Why
too,
not? Yeah. Right. Yeah, because he can.
Yeah.
Was that down at Dive Bar?
It was.
No dead air.
It was at the purple place.
Everybody could hear the looks going around the room.
The place with the purple lights.
What the hell's that?
See, this is why I don't talk.
Anyway, we know that it wasn't at the dive bar.
Where Lemon Cinnamons playing tonight?
Oh, at the Sentinel stage.
There you go. It's all purple down there.
Yeah,
right.
You're right.
Okay,
absolutely
thank
right.
you very much.
Yes, we should have picked up on that. Actually. We should have picked up on that. Actually,
you see a lot of music on your way there.
Okay, so also we have P. Floyd. No, is that right?
Pink Floyd.
No, Doc. What? It's Doc Floyd. Sorry,
Doc Floyd. I said Doc Watson. I meant Doc Floyd.
Well,
man, if Doc Watson, that'd be pretty impressive.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, and then the Bubble Man also downtown doing some stuff, and you may be familiar with him from the big guy. It's not music; he just makes bubbles.
Oh, so how exciting!
Yeah,
music to my ears. Man.
Yes. All right. So okay. So I wanted to say that. Man. Oh, also this event that I'm kind of involved with in September, the 13th and the 14th. It's called Bud's Blues and Barbecue, and it is going to be an incredible music event for Friday, Saturday, with a bunch of great bands playing And I'm hoping that KOPN will be a sponsor of the thing, and I'll definitely be there. And check that out on the web at budsbluesandbarbecue.com.
That's in September?
September 13th and 14th, yeah. And in fact, Fox Teeth, one of Justin's projects, will be performing there.
That's correct. The much rehearsed and seldom performed Fox Teeth.
That's right. Yeah, they really are. They're very much well. They say they're much rehearsed, but we know that they're not very often performing. So, anyway, if their performances reflect the practices, is going to be a great show in September. So, the Flood Brothers that weekend, Ruby Lane. Just off the top of my head, Ruby Lane, Zawada, the Daves. Buddha Blue, Downside Up, actually, who were here with us last week.
Should be cool.
Blake Gardner and the Farmers.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, just a bunch of great music for a couple days, and a sanctioned Kansas City barbecue event. So they'll be competing for the best barbecue, and also the Mid-Missouri Cannabis Cup, which Grassroots has been hosting for many years. So it'll be Bud, Blues, and Barbecue that weekend. And that should be a lot of fun.
Can anybody sign up to do the barbecue, or is it restaurants?
Well, I think you have to have a license of some sort. I'm not sure exactly.
A barbecue license?
Well, no. I mean, if you're selling barbecue, you have to have some sort of a food license or something. Maybe not.
It might be like you have to pay like some kind of vendor.
Well, there's definitely a fee to enter the competition.
If you're actually serving it to the public,
right.
I guess you probably do.
And so usually these barbecue competitions, they don't serve to the public. The competition is sort of a separate thing. Like we'll actually have food trucks out there. Biscuit Bar will be out there. I think the Big Cheese we've already talked to. Burr Oak is bye girls. Bye. See ya. Burr Oak is going to do the alcohol. Anyway, it should be quite an event. We're looking for sponsors, but I'm thinking it's going to be really cool. So anyway, yeah. Also, Jesse, King Theodore Records. There was a show there last night.
I was down there before I came here. I picked up 2 records, Rolling Stones and a Todd Rundgren record.
Wow.
Ooh, what's the Rundgren record?
I think it's called Forever. It's just a white cover, but he does a cover of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and he does a cover of Bob Dylan's Most Likely You'll Go Your Way and I'll Go Mine.
Excellent.
Which is a pretty oddball cover, I think, for mid-'70s Todd Rundgren. But
all right, well,
Rundgren.
Here's a shout out to Power Pop Pat, who did a program on KOPN for years from 6 o'clock from 8 to 10, I guess it was, on Friday nights. But he was a huge Todd Rundgren fan, and
was he?
Yeah, and every Friday you would hear a couple things for sure: the Ramones, and you would hear usually some Todd Rundgren.
Very cool.
on his program, and I miss Pat. I wish he would consider coming back and bringing that show back. It was one of the best ones we had on KOPN for years. So
he always opened with rock and roll radio. By the Ramones.
Yeah, he always played Ramones to start the show, and he was something else. So anyway, shout out to Jesse at King Theodore Records. He had a band called Cheese Man that played last night, and apparently they were very good. So
they were. I checked them out for it's near my house.
Really?
I stopped by and checked them out. It was cool. It was a cool
What kind of band?
Yeah, punk, garage.
Yeah, but I mean, like 3-piece, 4-piece?
3 or 4.
Guitars, bass, drums, pretty much.
Yeah, and the drummer also sang. So.
Wow, I guess that's a thing now. It's becoming a trend, No.
I can't do it.
Well, you can play the guitar and sing though. So let's let's get one of those.
Do that.
What do you think? Because I'm
I'm
looking at my clock here. We're getting a little bit
That's okay. I don't
against the clock. And,
I don't really have
But that was a nice segue anyway. You see how I did it when you said, "Well, I can't play the drums," and I said, "Well, you can play the guitar and sing." See that
with the switcheroo?
Wow, like a real radio man.
Once in a while.
That's why they pay.
Once in a while.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
That's right. That's right. We're just swimming in money now.
Oh, that's right. All right. So anyway, so honestly, before you play though, you don't like to play the drums and sing?
I can't. Like,
fair enough.
I've done in like a couple songs over the years with various different bands have managed to
try to convince you.
No, just like there's a couple songs where I might do like a shout chorus part while I'm playing,
or a little harmony or something, or just a little backup
not
vocal.
even a little harmony. No, like a gang vocal,
right?
Like where everyone's supposed to shout. So I'm not having to focus at all really on am I singing melodically correct?
Right,
I'm just shouting,
right?
But to sing with any type of a melody and play drums for whatever reason is impossible to me. It's too much.
Very interesting because you're such a wonderful guitar player and a singer when you do this. So anyway, okay, well, good. Regardless, Justin Hickerson in the studio. He's going to play one for us here, maybe two. What do you think, Justin?
We can start with one.
Okay.
I haven't really been playing much, so and for reasons that just happen sometimes, I happen to be a little dry in the mouth. So if this first one does not sound good, we perhaps might not do another one.
Okay, fine. Whatever you like, though, man. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks.
It's Open Mic Radio, and this is Justin Hickerson, KOPN Columbia.
You gave me all the love that's necessary when two people try to find themselves. Love beyond all common sense, based on some sweet permanence with only one. And baby, I thought I needed you in a changing world. Baby, I thought I needed you. And wanting so to give away important things I had to say for many days. And suddenly you came along and helped me share my perfect song in perfect ways. And baby, I thought I needed you in a changing world. I thought I needed you. The closer we drew together made our love seem like forever naturally. And then I heard you sing the song that I was singing all along and failed to see. Baby, the thing that I most fear in a changing world, I saw you disappear. Empty now, but silently I face your struggle to be free, to be on your own, to grow so very carefully and suffer necessarily for what I've done. To baby who wants to know a thing in a changing world, baby who's learning how to sing. In a changing world, I thought I needed you. Wow. Thank you.
Beautiful, Justin.
That's a song by a dude named Biff Rose, which is a cool name, but
that's wow, beautiful song.
Thank you.
How'd you discover Biff Rose?
There's a band called Vetiver in the
I'm familiar. Yeah.
In like 2006 maybe or 5, they released an album called I can't remember, something of the past, and it's all really obscure covers. They cover that. I think it's Tim Buckley, Wainwright. Rufus Wainwright's that Loudon Wainwright. This summer I went swimming. This summer I might have drowned, but I held my. Do you know that song?
No.
But I held my breath and I kicked my legs and I moved my arms around. It's great.
All right. All right. Well, Loudon Wainwright, and that's the first time I think you've played that one here.
Yeah, that's something I've been playing around the house. I really like that. I learned this song.
What guitar are you playing, by the way?
This is a Regal.
That's that sort of parlor style one that you were talking about that you mentioned.
Yeah, it's like a 7/8. This is the one that I was playing that one time. I brought this, and Johnny brought his Regal.
Right.
They're not the same guitar, but they're both
very
Regals.
Similar. Yeah.
And they were both gifted to us by the same person too. So shout out to Joe Dames, wherever you are.
All right.
But I learned that song like years ago on the piano, but I recently had a earworm that was by do you know Max Rubio? Maxito Lindo. Yeah. There's a song of his that's on an album that has a similar chord progression that was stuck in my head for like 2 years, and I've been playing it a lot for a long time at my house just to play it.
And that guitar is incredibly full sound for its size.
It is truly my favorite guitar that I've ever played.
It just sounds.
Is that your go-to when you're writing?
It sounds awesome.
I switched between. This is definitely the easiest to play and the best sounding, but I've got a 1940s. Oh God, it's not a Regal. It's a Monterey, a Harmony Monterey hollow body that was my grandpa's.
Cool.
And I'll play on that a lot too, but it's a lot more for like real percussive stuff because it does not resonate very well, and its neck.
You gotta play it like a drum.
Well, the action on it is incredibly. I can't this is like butter compared to that. But I do love the way that guitar sounds and plays. But it really just kind of depends on what muscles I'm really working, like what kind of song, like what kind of mood I'm playing in.
Right.
Well,
we've got
that with the song in relation to the song you may be working on, like depending on the sound you're actually like hearing in your head, right?
And oddly enough, that guitar, that's not this one. I actually usually keep it tuned up to so if I'm playing an E shape, I'm actually playing an F. So it's tuned up like that. I did that because, God, this is kind of going down a nerd hole, so you can cut me off if you need to. But I did that because back during, I used to rely a lot on playing with a capo. And during the pandemic, when there was really nothing to do, I really set a goal of trying to unlock myself from my capo, and I wanted to learn what key
what key is it in?
What key do I actually play in most of the time? And that turned out to be F. And lately, so I learned all my songs from a barred F shape, and I wanted to learn everything from actual like an E shape, learn cowboy chords. So I just tuned that guitar to an F would be just a.
Okay, so I have to tell a quick story here because I mentioned Power Pop Pat just a few minutes ago.
I love that show.
And he told me a joke one time. You know, he's a very good guitar player. And he, I don't know where he works right now. I don't know if he's still in the music business, but he worked for Crazy Music for a long time. And he's worked at a number of different guitar shops around town. But he's a really good guitar player, and he's a guitar tech.
Oh, okay. So he like knows.
Yeah.
He knows all the stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, he told me a joke one time years ago, and he said, "Mike, why do some guitar players put their capo on the dashboard of their car?"
I can't.
So they can park in the handicap spot.
Oh my God! Yeah.
That's what you're drunk on.
Anyway, so that's what you made me think of that joke, right? No, right. And his point was, and I have no problem with people using capo.
I use it because I still do a lot of finger picking stuff, so I need like those intervals to be
where they need to be,
right? And I can't necessarily bar all.
But anyway,
that.
For the people who don't need capos and you're that technically adept, well, good for you. So, all right, Justin Hickerson in the studio with us this afternoon. Maybe he'll play another one for us here. What do you think, huh?
Okay.
All right, KOPN Columbia.
What's it gonna take me to hear you say that you miss me and that you're so alone and I leave? And it's so long all I was thinking maybe you could assist me because I don't wanna walk home in the rain. So when you gonna drive me home? But I would never let it show. I've asked you before and I'm gonna ask you again if you love me. And does your sun rise and set on me? And I'm tired of hearing about all more you put above me. You know I'm so baby doll, please don't leave. And twice before without warning you came and kissed me just to hang me up on your wall. So when you gonna admit to yourself that you can't resist me? Oh my Lord, Lord. And I can't seem to let it go. You seem so deceiving, baby doll, don't deceive me. Baby doll, please don't Thank you.
Wow, I love it. I love it.
That one is fun. I wrote that one a long
This is
time
Brian
ago.
Koenig
Totally
from St. Louis, Missouri.
forget
It's the
about
Goldenrods, and you're listening to KOPN here in Columbia, Missouri, 89.5 FM.
All right, that's right, Ryan. Appreciate that. You missed it, but it was Ryan Kennig sponsoring KOPN Columbia.
Oh, that guy owes me $20. No.
I think Ryan and the Goldenrods are up in Ohio right now, and they're outstanding. That's Kelly, and of course Kelly Everett from the Hoot and Hollers, her husband Ryan Kennig, and Jess. I forget Jesse's last name,
Jessica Adkins.
Atkins, yeah. The three of them make up the Goldenrods, and they're outstanding, and they're performing out and about if you ever get a chance to see them. So, Justin, you're amazing. That was outstanding.
Thank you.
That's a Hickerson original.
That was I was still living in Tennessee, so it would have been 2009 or 2010 probably when I wrote that.
I love it.
It was never recorded anywhere, and I tend to forget about it. But every time I remember it, I'm like, that one's really fun and kind of easy to play.
That's a great song actually. So, all right, hey Kurt, is there anything we want to talk about happening around town? What's happening at Cooper's? Anything happening tonight?
Yeah, we got the Ty Tunes in.
Oh, Ty Tunes in. All right, Ty Tunes
and down there from 6 to 9.
Yeah, a good friend of ours, Ty Tunes and the Twang City Smokers, 6 to 9 down there at Cooper's.
Yeah. And then we got
Berlin, Rose,
Lemon
Settlement.
Lemon Sentinel at Settlement Park.
Yeah, this Lemon Sentiment at Centennial Park.
All right, so Lemon Settlement at Sentinel Park, and Kurt
Lemon Settlement at Sentinel Park.
There you go. I knew you could do it. Is anything happening at Rose tonight? Berlin?
The Rose.
The nose knows.
There is actually,
but you don't know what it is.
Well, I know that Lemon Settlement is going to be at Sentinel Park, and that Ty Tombson is going to be at Cooper's Landing.
Rose?
You will probably see me there and walking by the buskers in between, enjoying some music on the way.
Yeah, buskers.
But I don't plan on walking all the way from downtown to Cooper's.
Let's see. So tonight,
I'm going to show a little thigh.
I don't think there's anything happening at
Rose.
At Rose
you know
tonight.
What I'm saying?
Is there nothing happening at Rose tonight?
Let's see. What's today? No, June 29th. The Dirty Dozen Brass Band.
Oh, there you go.
With Mobile Funk Unit. That'll be a lot of fun, actually. Yeah. So that's tonight. Doors at 7. Show at 8 o'clock. That's at Rose. The Blue Note. Anything happening at the Blue Note tonight?
It's emo night.
Is it?
I don't think so. If I was, that was a totally lucky
Coulter
guess.
Wall, October 9th. I'm going to see that. That's going to be fun. June 29th, at the Blue Note is Family Values Royale. And that is
a Royale with cheese,
Last American Cowboy, Hang Your Hate, Billmore Boys, Manny Petty, and In Search of a Legend. That's gonna be a rock and roll show.
Manny Petty, have
you seen Manny Petty yet?
Well, yeah, and Hang Your Hate was here.
They've been here.
So that's some friends of the program happening tonight at the Blue Note too. So that's a rock and roll show, pretty hardcore rock and roll show.
Yep. Well, see, since I realized we were actually going to do a show today, naturally I had to get my list ready so I could hurry up and misplace it before I got here.
Cafe Berlin.
Woo!
Let's see, Cafe Berlin. Let's see if it'll give me something here.
Oh, there is something happening at Cafe Berlin tonight. Or was that last night? Wasn't there like a...
I don't know.
Oh, hell.
Lunch, dinner, private events. Let's see, Cafe Berlin. Here's the website. People are like, just play another song, Mike. I don't know what's at Cafe Berlin. If you do, call us and you got a few minutes.
Another one?
I'm going to play a song from Adam Wilson before we leave here. So let's do that. Then we'll come back and
12 minutes before Roshima,
a reggae party coming at you, 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock. You know, I neglected to mention Peter Rabbit and One Mike from 2 to 4. Of course, Morgan with the Motherland Jam from noon to 2. Wonderful Hispanic programming, Latin language program from noon to 12, I think, still. Blues on Broadway, 8 to 11 tonight. Great stuff around the clock here on KOPN, all right? So here's one more from Adam Wilson. This is a song that was actually released a couple years ago, but it's one of my favorites. It's called SS Costa Rica. And we'll play this one, and then we'll come back and say goodbye, okay? It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. stuff here from Adam Wilson in the background. It's a couple years old, this particular track. And I'm just going to kind of talk over this lovely music as we scoot on out of here. We are going to say goodbye. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, okay? My email address is mikehagan@mikehagan.com. The website, mikehagan.com. That's with an A-N. The podcast, check it out. Send me music if you'd like to appear on the show. And coming up next week, Robbie Bertolo, fantastic young country artist. I'm thrilled to have him on the program here. Austin Jones live at King Theodore. We're going to do a live remote on the 20th of July from King Theodore Records. That's going to be a lot of fun. So join us down there actually at the radio. At the record store. That'll be awesome. Okay. Oklahoma Avenue, a new band with Kenzie Cortez. I'm looking forward to hearing what she's got in store for us. Drew Baxter, the Mo Jazz Music Festival coming up in August. Tri-County Liquidators, Trivia Night, Soft Crisis, Telepathy Club, Ghost Goddess. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up over the next weeks and months. So keep tuning in. All right. Okay.
Goodbye. How about we just say Terra Delu until next week?
All right. Email address, once again, mikehagan@mikehagan.com. And you've been listening to Open Mic Radio, okay, right here on KOPN.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
89.5 FM. Hope you all enjoy the weekend, and be cool to yourself, be cool to other people out there. And stick around. Rashimba and a reggae party coming at you.
Rashimba!
All right. We'll catch y'all next week, all right? Kurt, Memphis Chris, let's get on out of here.
Thanks a lot. There you go. That was Open Mic.